Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2021.5 Volkswagen Atlas SE with technology in 4Motion. That means all-wheel drive. It features 20-inch alloy wheels, keyless entry on all four doors, that nice bowl line down the side, underneath the door handles and into the wheel arches. LED headlights, LED running lights, LED all-weather lights. Got the 3-rib Volkswagen design right there. Air intakes on the sides, black roof rails. This particular one has an optional panoramic sunroof. That's a $1,200 option that's added. It also has a trailer hitch or tow hitch. That's also an added option. It features LED tail lights, and by the way, this is a V6. LED tail lights along with those LED headlights. Oversized reflector on the back, the new Volkswagen logo on the tail there. Chrome window sills and black scuff guards at the base of the door. There's a scuff plate right here in the door, stainless steel. And then you also have your lumbar support forward and back, and then seat back adjust here. That nice white stitching, the bold white stitching on the bolsters. It's also a heated leatherette seat. And as we look at the door panel here, you have a quartzite inset right there with premium stitching, and then also this quartzite padding right here. Power mirrors. One touch up, one touch down on the windows. They do not have power folding mirrors on this one. You have to go to SEL Premium for that. But you do have this upgraded wood grain interior. It's still plastic, but it looks more believable wood grain here. Flat silver finish around the edges. There's your door locks there. Nothing's really changed across the dash here. Nothing really at all. From the 2021, the flat silver finish around the vents. You do have this leather wrapped flat bottom steering wheel with white stitching right here as well, all the way around. And you do have the new Volkswagen logo and a new Volkswagen steering wheel with this one. It's a flat silver finish and the piano black inset right here. The dash. The instrument cluster is going to be analog with an LCD customizable screen in the middle. You do have adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, front assist, and you can choose between adaptive cruise control and regular cruise control on this. So you have side assist, which is blind spot monitoring, and then rear traffic alert as well. Now side assist is a little different now, where it's going to detect an approaching vehicle on your left towards your blind spot instead of just telling you when there's one in your blind spot. Also, you do have a compass, you do have audio that you can set there, telephone, and then also driving data. The driving data shows you fuel economy, real time, and just overall oil temperature, speed warning, speed, and then travel distance and travel time as well as energy consumers there. But most people are going to go with the speedometer right there in the center. It is a telescoping steering wheel, so I can pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, lock it where I want it. I also have this coin box for storage right here. Automatic headlights, so I can pull out on those and turn on the all-weather lights. They replace fog lights, but I have those as well. And then over here on the radio, this is an MIB3 radio. It features gesture control. It also has, I can wake it up, that little hand shows up right there. That's the gesture control, looking for some movement. I can go through and change the preset screen just by waving my hand there. 36 total presets. I do also have FM, AM, HD radio, and then I also have satellite. So I can choose between satellite, Sirius XM, My Media, Internet, Bluetooth, or FM or AM. Pretty nice that you can do that. Also, I do have, this sound setting has been modified a little bit, so I can actually move things around right here and then center it back. Also, the EQ has changed a little bit, so I have my plus and minus right here, or I can slide it with my finger like that on each one. I also have a pull down menu where I can customize which items show up on this screen here. We'll just go back to the radio here. Now I do also have something called wireless CarPlay or App Connect. It gives me wireless Android Auto Apple CarPlay or MirrorLink. My phone can stay in my pocket, and I can still have CarPlay up on the screen here, or Android Auto in my case. The wood grain here is much more believable. It looks more like wood grain here. Also, sorry, that came out of the corner of my eye. I saw that and I just wanted to address it. You have trajectory steering here. So you turn the wheel left or right. That yellow line moves accordingly to the steering wheel. You hit this in every trim of Atlas except for the S. And the green line signifies going straight back, and the red line signifies where your bumper is. Down here, dual zone climate zone up front with a third zone in the back. So it's a tri-zone setup, but dual zone up front. And then what's changed here on this screen is now the rear screen is a different screen than the front screen. Instead of showing the entire vehicle in one screen, you still have air care, but you have to activate it using the checkbox there. The blue line will actually expand and cover the cabin. That's your air filtration system. It's going to filter out pollutants and allergens in the air before it circulates it in the cabin. That's a really nice feature there as well, especially if you live in an area where there's a skunk season. That's really nice. Down below here, 2 USB-C connections. Also, you have wireless charging right here. So your phone, you can place it in the case face up right there, and it's going to charge. You also have this 12-volt charger port right there. And then all of your heated seats, of course, are right here. They're 3-phase, so I can turn those on and off. Also, max defrost. Max AC is over here. And then I have an auto button where I can actually set the temperature and have it actually maintain that temperature. Over here in the glove box, there is no CD player now, so there's SD card readers right here, and then you have manuals right here. The SD card holders, sorry, are right here, not SD card readers. There's no more SD card for this radio, and there's no CD player, of course. There's a look at that inset again. It's a very nice looking design now. They've done that in all of the Atlases now. Is really, really nice. I think the S is the only one that probably won't have it, but everything else does. And here's a look at that leatherette seat with the white stitching. The armrest right here also has that white stitching, that contrast stitching. There's a look at that third USB-C. So you have a total of 5 in here. There's 3 up front. Nice amount of storage here for a medium-sized purse or whatever, and Amazon sells drop-ins. Also, now on VW.com, there's an actual drop-in safe that you can order and store in this guy. Very nice. 2 cup holders up here. You have bottle holders and cup holders in the doors. You have that in all of the doors, so you have 17 cup holder options with this option. Here's a look at the key fob. Your remote start, lock, and unlock are all right here. And there's a panic alarm on the side. Very nice setup there. And then you have the park distance control, where I can pop that up, push that button, and it pops up my camera as long as I'm stationary and not moving. And I'm back to that trajectory steering again with the green line, the red line, and the yellow line. And then my sensors actually show up right here and here. And then just hit that button again to turn it off. Now, this being a 4Motion vehicle, I have a snow mode. I also have the normal, Eco, Sport, and Custom setup. And then I have off-road and then off-road custom. The off-road custom is going to allow me to tweak different aspects of the drive here, so I can do all of those things right here, and also reset. Go back to the radio there. Now, this MIB3 radio is pretty awesome. I really dig it. You have an electronic parking brake right here as well, and you just push down on the brake and then push down on that with your finger, and it releases it. I do have a power lift gate in the SE Tech. It's right here. So I can lift up on that, and that opens the rear hatch. And now I can lift up again and hold it, and that closes the rear hatch. Very nice that it does that. And then up above here, this one, as I mentioned, has that giant panoramic sunroof with a power sunshade. So there is the sunshade retracting. I'll open up the sunroof here. Very nice. And that glass stacks on top of that second pane of glass there. So your first 2 rows of passengers are completely under glass. There's your pop-up windscreen right there. And there is the sunshade. I'll go ahead and close this. Now, there is free CarNet on this car for 5 years. There's your information, wrench, and then SOS button there. CarNet itself is free for 5 years. That allows you to remote start the car, check the location, check the fuel levels, and actually set boundary alerts and things of that nature. You do also get roadside assistance, which is also accessed by hitting that wrench there. However, that's only good for 3 years or 36,000 miles. And then you have emergency services right there with the SOS button. This particular one does have the edgeless auto dimming mirror with home link buttons down below. So you got 3 buttons right there. And then here is a vanity mirror with the light there, and a vanity mirror with the light there as well. There's a look through. And this is a bench setup, so when I get back there, I'm sure there'll be plastic on the center cup holder armrest there too. But when we get back there, I'll show you some things back there as well. Let's take a look. So this particular unit comes in at $43,800. That includes $550 for that tow package and $1,200 for the tilting power sliding sunroof, $325 for the auto dimming rear view mirror, and $285 for the monster mats for the bench. And as we open this up, you'll see that this is a bench setup. So there's 3 seats here in the middle, room for 3 car seats, 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here with latch hookups all the way across. You'll also notice there's your armrest with cup holder right there, and of course the plastic's still on there. That's how we know it's a new car. Firm yet squishy on that armrest. 2 more cup holders there. And as we climb in here, there's a look at the gray inset on the doors in the back as well, and also the padding. So we do also have a sunshade right here that goes up and protects your rear passengers from sun. That one over there does it as well. This inset here looks really nice, gives it a little more premium feel. 1 touch up, 1 touch down on the windows back here too. The big story in the back seat though, panoramic sunroof right here. I should say middle seat. Panoramic sunroof right here with that power sunshade, and also the ridiculous amount of leg room. Very, very, just surprising. Lots of leg room here. I can move the seat forward and back. I don't have any problems with this at all. Here's a look at the socks today. Climate control right here. 2 more USB-Cs right down here, and a 3-prong plug-in right there. So you can actually plug in a laptop or something of that nature and charge it while you're driving. And you do get free Wi-Fi for 1 month with the purchase of a new Volkswagen part of CarNet. There's a look at those seats again, and they do recline. What's nice about these seats as well is you don't have to remove a front-facing car seat from this seat to access the 3rd row. So we'll show you that as we look at that 20-inch wheel. This little handle right here does the trick. So if I lift up on this handle right here, the seat pitches forward, the bottom drops out, I push the seat forward, and my passengers have access to the 3rd row, just like that. To move this seat back, lift up the opposite direction, it's a 2-way switch, and push that seat back to click. And then there's actually a lever underneath to slide that seat forward and back, and it is a 60-40 split. This arm right here also flattens that seat, so I can actually push this seat down and make it flat. Just make sure your headrests are not all the way up, otherwise they're going to smack into that guy like that just did. Look at the LED taillights, the side marker here, pretty sharp. In between the T and the L is your little gasket right there. There's your rear view camera as well. It's a power assisted liftgate. And as you look through to the back, this is a true 7-seater. Panoramic sunroof, look through to the center console right there. Instrument cluster right there. And true 7-passenger comfort. Vents and the C-pillars on each side. And these seats will fold flat as well. So I just lift up on those guys there, and there you go. And there's a Velcro strap that I can just pull on and bring the seat back up if I can get my finger through the loop. There you go. And same with this one right here. Just lift up and you're done. This one comes with the monster mats, the cargo blocks, and then there's seatbelt clips to protect you right there. Go ahead and hit the button here to close this guy up. LED tail lights. You have 2 chrome exhaust tips at the back and that tow hitch there. On this unit, you still will need the 7-pin adapter. But this car is ready to go. It'll pull 5,000 pounds. This car comes with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. It's 4 years, 50,000 miles. Also, 2 years of free maintenance included in that. A 10 and 20,000 mile oil change are covered by the dealership. Doesn't matter where you go, any dealership in the US will cover that for you. And if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis, you're going to get a 3rd year of free maintenance included as well. So your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil change are covered by our dealership here. That's a local deal only for that 30,000 mile one. So you'll have to travel back to St. Louis to get that 3rd one. Also, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's, you're going to get a 10-year, 200,000 mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. That's 10 years, 200,000 miles nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in this car or any other, please give me a call at 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great evening. Stay safe, stay healthy.